But for all the wrong reasons, Katie Porter has instantly gone from a no-name to a viral overweight crybaby. And she made it to the table on The View. Let's hear what they have to say.
I've had a bad day where I'm like, effity, but when you're yelling at people, which the examples, Bill Riley, Laura Ingraham, Katie Porter, you are telling me a little more something. And I'm not saying it's unforgivable, but I do think that you are running for the 4th largest economy in the world as governor of California. You are going to be the figurehead of the liberal-leaning left in California. You will be under direct attack at all times.
Hill, they used to do this annual list where they'd interview congressional staff anonymously, and it was kind of their way to talk about if they had toxic bosses. And she would always rank very high on the list of bosses who treated staff terribly. She had super high staff turnover. And to me, that matters. How you treat people who are working around the clock for low pay for you says a lot about you. We've all had bad days. People can find me being rude. But also, that was a journalist asking totally fair questions, doing her job. If you can't answer those questions, you shouldn't be governor.
The View criticizing a Democrat woman? If we use their same logic for why we criticized Kamala Harris, they're all a bunch of self-hating misogynists. But again, it exposes the radical mindset of the left. If you cuss at your staffer, deplorable, despicable. If you wish death on Republicans and their children, commendable, honorable, applaudable. The DEIification of the Democrat Party has churned out their infamous roster of lukewarm, incompetent candidates. And they have no strong, effective, authentic leaders worth a damn because their absolute worship of identity politics and victimhood hierarchy has propelled every candidate who should otherwise be at the bottom to the very tippity top of the Democrat Party. But the last thing I'm going to show you is Katie Porter doing an interview yesterday where she admits that there are likely going to be more videos that surface of her being a bitch to her staff.
Should California voters feel confident that there aren't any more Katie Porter videos out there?
Well, what I know is that I could have done better in those moments. I'm going to be focused on earning their votes and earning their trust. That's true in every election. I've only ever had tough elections. So I'm absolutely aware that I'm going to have to continue to show them. I'm going to have to answer every question. I'm glad I got to continue that interview and finish that interview and answer all her questions. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, to show Californians not only that I understand their problems, but that I have the will and the strength of character to actually get something done about them.
But not just the CBS interview, the interview with the staffer. Can voters be confident that there won't be another one of those videos that's going to come to light?
What I do know is that I could have done better in that situation.
But that's not a no. So is there potentially another video that we're going to see?
Nikki, I'm going to be honest with you. I know that video was several years ago, as you know, and I apologize to the staffer. That's super important to me, and will continue to try to hold myself to do better. That's what I can promise.
But not that there's not going to be any more videos, because that's what people are wondering. Are we going to see something else like that?
I can tell you what I've told you, which is that I am taking responsibility for this situation, and I'm also not going to back down for fighting back for California, from being tough. I don't think this is a moment where the same old is going to cut it.
Just the typical California Democrat word salad. It's not enough that Kamala Harris is out of our lives for good, because her spirit, her ethos remains in the Katie Porters, the Gavin Newsoms, the Hakeem Jeffries. They have a firm, unwavering commitment to being untruthful and dishonest. And that's what perplexes me about Democrats. How could you have more respect for somebody like that, who refuses to be honest with you, who lies to your face every chance they get and insults your intelligence, versus Donald Trump, who's honest and open and will tell you what he's thinking? Sure, you might not like what he says, but you should respect that he's being honest with you. The Democrats accept it so they can play along and pretend that they're such upstanding people because, look, their politicians are so polished and never say anything bad or mean. It's like we're witnessing the crash and burn of the Democrat Party in real time. And part of me wants to celebrate. Like, yes, please keep these people as far away from government as possible forever. But part of me is worried because when you back a wild animal into a corner and they know their survival is on the line, they lash out and become more aggressive. And the Democrats watching their very extinction occur before their eyes might just cause them to become more violent, more radical, more militant, and more revolutionary. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notification bells so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.